We are going to do something epic together today. Let me welcome one more time our chairman of the board.
How do you feel? I don't hear it. Are you excited?
On an annual basis, we have over 1 trillion euros in trade.
Our Lydian world, ladies and gentlemen. With you, with us is our world.
Thank you, Mr. Mahdi.
Welcome to the Lydian world, the blockchain game where you can earn, learn, and have fun. 2022, the world has changed, the internet changed, and the rise of the blockchain changed the entire industry and forced us to rethink. Blockchain gaming became the day-to-day opportunity to generate income. Some chase the mining, while others are doing the trading. The pursuit of our unlimited incoming resources has begun. Whatever it takes, leaving behind the unknown and embracing the new technology, the new era, the Lydian world. Here, the unlimited income resources are waiting to be claimed, but not without our engagement. We are the driving force of the Lydian world. We are the Lydians. The strategy is entirely in our hands, and we can choose which citizenship to get in order to build a future for our beloved ones. Passionate about mining or in need of a crypto-friendly credit card, a highly active trader who needs extra guidance, a developer who wants to promote his project, or a society-educated gamer who aims to make profits out of his own NFT shop and enjoys the time gaps with the Telegram trivia. You are connecting to the Lydian world incoming resources. Every single action of more than already 350,000 citizens is distributing rewards into Lydian world. Every time a card is swiped, every time an NFT transfer is completed, while you play, even while you sleep, Lydian world rewards you. It continues with a new vision, but do you know what marks the success? Perseverance, imagining the unimagined, and above all, possessing your own piece of virtual land to transform a grand idea into a grand reality. Pick a land. Press a button. Up you go. Behold your decentralized property, built to stand the test of time. Open your own business and share it with the others. From outwards to the city center area, until zone by zone, the city is taken over by its citizens. Multiple digital businesses rise alongside. A new era of luxury, shopping arcades, medical offices. Throw open their doors to an unlimited era, the blockchain. But something is missing. The design of your building is a way to define your own business, where you can approach your own digital architect. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. After all, with the power to create and trade, whoever holds the land NFT shapes the city forever. So, what is your vision?
All right, good morning, good morning. Glad that you could make it to this brand new episode of Crypto Mornings. This is Mahdi, CEO and founder of Forward Money Network. And what we are talking about this morning is a very important topic that was released yesterday, on the 21st rather, and it's dealing with Wells Fargo. It's dealing with Wells Fargo. Now, before we get into that, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Forward Money. And if you are interested in becoming a new Millennium banker, then get with the person that shared this video with you. You can go and look at the bottom of the screen. You can text GS Bank to the bottom of the screen so you can see and get our rate of return. So the rates are right there, what we have. And you can also benefit from those rates as well. Now, what we're talking about today, our topic today is Wells Fargo, the third biggest bank in America. They always have some type of scandal going on. They got another scandal going on, and I want to know why this is not on mainstream media, why we had to find this behind closed doors type of information. All right, they fined $3.7 billion over consumer law violations. Now, wait till you hear what the violations are, though. I want y'all to hear this. So please get this out. Go ahead and invite, share, like it on your page, the inbox people with it, because everybody needs to see this. Why? And I'm gonna make the correlation to what they do when something happens in the crypto world to what they do when something happens to the traditional bank, and how it's not the same. How we are dealing with what we call privilege. It is a clear injustice going on. All right. So please go there. Please share this out. Let us get more people on here to see this. And it is being recorded on YouTube, so you can be able to go back and get it at any time. So before we get into that, and we got two phases to that, because today is compound day for two of my metaverse certificates, and we're gonna do that as well. I'm making about $90 sitting at home, ain't did nothing. This is passive income. So we're gonna do that too as well at the end of this. So let us take a look at the cryptocurrency market. Well, the cryptocurrency market is up 0.95% over the last day. Bitcoin is still trading at $16,800 and $816.79. Last 7 days, Bitcoin down 1.20%. Ethereum is back up over 1,200, is trading for, it is down it's up 0.37% in the last 7 days. Last 24 hours, Ethereum is up 2.25%. Binance is down to $244 a coin. In the last 7 days, Binance is down nearly 2%. In the last 24 hours is up 1.5%. Now, the reason we show these coins because out of the top 6 cryptocurrencies on here, in Gold Standard Bank Partners, we get paid in 5 of them. We get paid in Bitcoin instantly, Ethereum instantly, USD Tether, the #1 stable coin, our security coin, our asset-backed coin on the crypto market. We get paid in Tether. We get paid in BNB, Binance Utility Coin. We also get paid in Binance USD, which is also a stable security coin as well. So we get paid in 5 of the top 6 cryptocurrencies on the market. All right, so if you want to become a Gold Standard Bank partner, why not and become a new Millennium banker? Because this is the way we're banking, the way we make money. I'm telling y'all, man, new Millennium bankers. That's why we that name. So let us get to the article. Wells Fargo, the banking giant. To my knowledge, they're the 3rd biggest bank, consumer bank in America, behind Chase Bank and behind Bank of America. Then it's Wells Fargo. Okay, but they might be losing some of that. So here it is. Here was released from Eyewitness News. This is ABC. Think ABC Chicago, but I won't. But this is this is ABC Chicago. So this was released coming out of Chicago on ABC. ABC. All right. Wells Fargo fined $3.7 billion over consumer law violations. Washington. This article comes straight out of Washington, D.C. Consumer banking giant Wells Fargo agreed to pay $3.7 billion to settle charges that it harmed customers by charging illegal fees and interest on auto loans and mortgages, as well as incorrectly applying overdraft fees against savings and checking accounts. Now, we told you don't have these bank accounts. We told you to shut this down. So now we see now, and we telling you that this stuff is going to come out more and more. This is just the start of it. But why did we have to go way to Chicago ABC News to see anything about this? This ain't on CNN. It ain't on NBC. It ain't on none of these other platforms. It ain't on my computer Explorer news feed, right? But the whole FTX thing is everywhere. Now, why is that? And they ain't locked nobody up. They just able to pay a fine. But look at what they did, though. But FTX was, you can't go nowhere, and they ain't talking about FTX and this Sam Fried Bankman fella. All right. Everywhere you go, I seen it this morning. They talking about another article about him this morning. They talk about him making bail and he going somewhere else or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's something about him. But why though? And then he going to jail. I hadn't already been to jail. Nobody from Wells Fargo went to jail yet. Nobody. Now, and they supposed to be a customer banking giant, a consumer banking giant. Now look at it. They charge illegal fees on interest, on auto loans and mortgages, and applying overdraft fees against savings and checking accounts. Golly. So they just going in there and just charging folks for having their money sitting in their bank. They charging you. Then you got an auto loan. You supposed to be paying one thing in interest that you agreed to, and they was taking it up behind your back, the same thing with the mortgage. That's a fraud. That's a scam. Somebody should go to jail about that. But it won't happen. Wells was ordered to repay $2 billion to consumers by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which also enacted a $1.7 billion penalty against the San Francisco bank Tuesday. So this is coming out of California. This is coming out of San Francisco. Hey, did y'all know that San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken, is where the Federal Reserve has one of their 12 bank branches at? Let me think. I think it's San Francisco. Let me make sure though. Y'all hold with me, bear with me for a minute. Let me pull this up. I think they have it, but I ain't gonna show it. Y'all, I'm just gonna look at it myself. Yep, there it is, San Francisco. Wow, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. So this fraud is coming out of Wells Fargo, and Wells Fargo is out of San Francisco, right? Of Wells Fargo. But in that same city, it is a Federal Reserve president. Bank president is that one of the 13. It's 13 of them. 13 cities that the Federal Reserve operate in, right? Washington, D.C. being the head. San Francisco is part of that 13. Wow. So that means San Francisco has a board member, a president, rather, over the Federal Reserve branch in San Francisco, in the same city. So I wonder is this why they got to find them? And it's not going to take anything from Wells Fargo because they get the money from the Federal Reserve anyway. They do them to just print some bogus money or whatever like that. Right, just some fake digits. Wells Fargo really ain't gonna pay anything. They ain't gonna pay out of their pocket. All right, don't believe that. But that's a coincidence, though. I want somebody. Let's think about that for a minute. This is coming out of San Francisco, Wells Fargo branch in San Francisco, and San Francisco is a city that controls the whole West Coast and governs the whole West Coast. So you mean to tell me they didn't see this before it happened? But I thought the Federal Reserve was there to protect us. That's what they say, right? Man, please. Let's get back to the article. All right. It's listen at this now. It's the largest fine ever leveled against a bank by the CFPB, and the largest yet against Wells, which has spent years trying to rehabilitate its image after a series of scandals tied to its sales practices. Regulators made it clear, however, that they believe Wells Fargo has furthermore to go on that front. But they ain't talking about shutting them down now. Put simply, Wells Fargo is a corporation redescended that puts 1 out of 3 Americans at risk. Listen, they put 1 out of 3 Americans at risk for potential harm, says CFPB director in a call with reporters. The bank's pattern of behavior has made it necessary for regulators to take additional actions against Wells Fargo that go beyond the $3.7 billion in fines and penalties. They ain't talking about shutting them down, though. They ain't talking like that. All right. The violations impact more than 16 million customers. The bureau said, in addition, improperly charging auto loan customers with fees and interest. The bank wrongfully repossessed vehicles in some case. Oh, man. Listen, man. Is y'all getting this? Did y'all just hear this? Like, man, listen, man, this is what we've been trying to tell you, man. Listen, this is not coming from me. This is not coming from a black reporter. This is not coming from a black news media. This is coming from ABC reporting on this. Why is this not mainstream media to shut that bank branch down? No, they need to shut the whole bank down. All the branches of Wells Fargo need to be shut down. Listen, these folks raised interest rates on auto loans and took people cars. Yeah, this is a scam. Wow. I want to know how many of y'all are going to shut your bank account with Wells Fargo down today after hearing this. All right. The bank, let me say this. Let me read that part again. In addition to improperly charging auto loan customers with fees and interest, the bank wrongfully repossessed vehicles in some cases. The bank also improperly denied thousands of mortgage loan modifications for homeowners. Denied thousands. Wells Fargo has been sanctioned reportedly by United States regulators for violations of consumer protection laws going back to 2016, when employees were found to have opened millions of accounts illegally in order to meet unrealistic sale goals. Wow. Since then, executive have repeatedly said Wells is cleaning up its act only for the bank to be found in violation of other parts of consumer protection law, including in its auto and mortgage lending businesses. Wells paid a $1 billion penalty in 2018 for widespread customer law violations. Consumer law violations, the largest against a bank for such violations at that time. The bank had signaled to its investors that it anticipated additional fines and penalties from regulators and assigned $2 billion in the third quarter for that reason. Wells remains under a Federal Reserve order forbidding the bank from growing any larger until the Fed deems that its problems are resolved. That order, originally enacted in 2008, was expected to last only a year or two. There goes Federal Reserve, y'all. Hold on now. Let me read that again now. Listen, though, but they ain't talking about shutting it down. You haven't heard anything about them saying that they need to shut it down. This is what I want y'all to think of. Let's ponder on that now. Now, one word in this article is they even talking about locking anybody up, indicting anybody. This is a fine. Wells Fargo, the people that run Wells Fargo Bank, which is the international bankers, they probably got trillions of dollars. So them paying $1 billion, $2 billion, that ain't nothing to them. Y'all hear this, man? Come on, man. And y'all afraid of the blockchain? Man, please. This can even happen to you on the blockchain. All right? This can even happen to you on the blockchain. CEO Charles Shaw said in a prepared statement Tuesday that the agreement with the CFPB is part of an effort to transform operating practices at Wells Fargo and to put these issues behind us. While Wells Fargo tried to frame the agreement with the CFPB as a resolution of established bad behavior, CFBP officials said some of the violations cited in Tuesday's order took place this year. This should not be seen as Wells Fargo has moved past its problems. Wow. Wow. So, family, this thing is deep, man. This is so deep. Why is it deep? Because Wells Fargo, look at it. Here's another article from them. Wells Fargo closes personal lines of credit, sparking outrage. So here's another article from them. Look at this. That was last year. But we ain't nobody reporting on this but us in Fard Money Network. We're reporting on it. Why? Because we are the replacement. We bring it to you a ready-made blockchain system that works. And you don't have to never worry about your money being fraud or you being charged no extra interest or nothing like that. Nothing like that. Why? Because everything over here is already programmed into the AI. It's programmed to do exactly what it's designed to do. So you ask yourself the question, why is this not on mainstream media everywhere being blasted? Why is why is they talking about Sam, the founder of FTX, more than they talking about this? Why they not talking about this at all? We barely found this. Thanks, shout out to my brother, new Millennium banker, brother Kadar, for sending me this last night. I immediately told him we're gonna blast this. I'm gonna do some short videos with this and everything. Right? We're gonna blast it. So y'all can forget what the banks do. Y'all can let the banks off the hook. We in Forward Money Network, as new Millennium bankers, we will never let the banks off the hook, just like we will never let the United States government get them a pass about reparations for the transatlantic slave trade. We will never get them a pass. All right? They're going to pay their reparations, and these banks got to be shut down. Simple as that. They are the real blood suckers of the poor. All right. So, going into other news, today is compound day. So we finna compound on a couple of certificates right here, right live, right now, and show you how we're getting paid over the blockchain. So, but before we do this, let us have a quick commercial break to bring you up to speed to what we're doing in our Lydian world, metaverse, and over the gold standard bank G999 blockchain. Let's take a look.
Volatility in the crypto market is massive right now. This rise and fall of the market is almost impossible to predict. However, it also brings with it massive potential. Right now, everyone has the opportunity to start making money. Even small funds today could create new millionaires of tomorrow. GSPartners.global presents you with a unique product, NFT certificates, which give you access into the metaverse. These meta certificates are the key to a virtual world where you are able to gain, win, and earn. Go back 10, 20, 30 years ago, when Amazon started onboarding multiple partners and suppliers, all participating and offering their products in this new technology called the internet. In this new market of the technology age, now we have the next evolution of the internet era, a new market with a new technology called blockchain. Welcome to the metaverse markets of NFTs, technology partners, celebrities, all coming together in one new world, Lydian world. You'll meet many tech partners, developers, influencers. Technology partners include BD Swiss, a decade old, top-tier European financial brokerage. Celebrities and sports champions include Floyd Mayweather, Roberto Carlos, and many more. Build meta cities, sell NFTs, play games, earn through meta broker, meta mining, and tap into all the income resources of the Lydian world. Get your Metaverse Certificate NFT today and start to earn from our multiple opportunities right now. The evolution is a Lydian world. The evolution is now.
That evolution is now. So we're going to go to Gold Standard Bank Partners, and we're going to talk about this compound interest that we got going on with our Metaverse certificates. Hold up. I guess I don't have nothing ready for that. All right, so we're gonna show this. So, family, right now we have a promo going on. We actually got two promos going on. So the first one is for you to come in, and anybody that's in, whether you've been in, whether you're just getting in, you have the potential to get 3 certificates, and they're gonna gift you one for free. Now, these certificates have 2 dynamics to it. They really have more dynamics than that, but the way we get paid from the portfolio side of the certificate itself is 2 dynamics. You have the meta certificate price, and you have the portfolio. All right, you have the portfolio. So let us go into it and let us show how all of this actually works. So we go down here to the certificates and take a look at them. Now we got 3 certificates with a bonus on it. Oh, so then we got double bonus down here on the Herald. All right. So we got this automated certificate. So it's a bonus of 200%. So you put in $250 for the price and put in $250 for the portfolio. The price of this certificate is going to pay you a yield of 1.38% per week. The $250 goes into the portfolio, and they're going to match you with another $250. So you will have $500 in the portfolio, which is paying out quarterly and it's gonna get you a rate of up to a varied rate of up to 6% per month, but you reap the rewards every quarter, and that is a forex stock market quarter. That's not a traditional straight 90 days. All right, that's what that quarter is. Okay, so everybody know that. So with this one here, and this is a promotion going on to the 26th, because usually this one does not have a bonus, but they're gonna match your 250 with 250. So your portfolio will be over, would be at $500, but you will actually have $750 working for you, and you put in 500. Then we have the Hermes. This one has a bonus of 225% on it, and this is going on to the 26th. Now the Hermes is 1,000 price, 1,000 max load. Now to trigger the weekly payout, you got to max the load. So to get it started is 2,000. But off the price of the certificate, that's going to pay you 4.15% a week, which is roughly about $41.50. Now, when I go in here and compound, I'm going to compound 2 of these certificates today. I'm going to do 2 of them. All right. So that's going to do that. But you get that off the price. That 1,000 goes into the portfolio. However, right now, if you get one, that 1,000 you put that goes into the portfolio, they're going to match it with $2,531.25. So your portfolio going to be over $3,500 the day you press go. The day you fully loaded. You put in 2,000 in your portfolio is over 3,500 with another 1,000 paying you weekly. Man, this is insane. All right, then we got the Aphrodite. The Aphrodite is 2,500 price, 2,500 max load. The 2,500 price is going to pay you weekly 4.15%, which is $100, $103 a week. So what will the price of the certificate bring you back in 18 months? All right, so let's segue and go to a calculator and show you what this looked like. Because a lot of people be asking us what's the con to it. And this fixed rate, this 4.15% per week, that's a fixed rate. Right? That's a fixed rate. So let us do 103 times 78. That's $8,034. Now you put in 5,000. So the portfolio is gonna be 2,500 plus 6,250. So that's almost 9,000. With the 2,500 price, gonna bring you back passive income over 18 months. Gonna bring you back 8,000. Wow, that's what just for 5,000. Wow, that's amazing. All right. Then we had Apollo. The Apollo is 5,000 price, 5,000 max load. It unlocks a bonus with 5,500. So you put in 10,000, you're gonna have over 10,000 in the portfolio, and you're gonna have that additional 5,000 working paying you weekly. So what that look like? Cause that's gonna pay you $207 a week. So if we do 207 times 78 equals $16,146. On top of, you got over 10,000 in your portfolio. That's on top of that. Remember, they got the two dynamics. You got the price paying weekly, and you got the max load going into a portfolio paying a forex stock market quarter, and it's gonna generate up to 6% a month. Up to 6% a month on average. All right. That's that one. Then we have, now if you catch it with this the double bonus on it, then your portfolio is going to be matched with 11,000. So you'll have 16,000 in the portfolio. Then we got the Athena. It's going to get juicy. All right. The Athena is $10,000 price, $15,000 max load. The 10,000 pays the 4.15% per week, fixed rate. The 15,000 goes into a portfolio, and they're gonna match you with 12,500. So you put in 25,000, you're gonna have 27,000 in your portfolio and 10,000 paying weekly. So what did that look like over way? And you can go do a calculator yourself. I just don't want to take the time to stop sharing and resharing. So I'm just gonna do it yourself. So the 10,000, 4.15% of 10,000 is $415 a week. That's $415 a week, right? So that's multiplied by 78 weeks, as it's an 18-month term. So the 10,000, the 10,000 is going to yield you a return of $32,370 weekly income that's coming for 18 months weekly. Now that's straight passive income. On top of, you got 27,000 in the portfolio doing whatever the market do. Some of the returns have been huge out of the quarters. All right. Then we have the Herald. The Herald certificate is 25,000 price, 35,000 max load. That's 60,000. And how does this work? Well, it unlocks a bonus. You got the 25,000 paying 25,000 going to pay 4.15% a week. That's over $1,037 a week. Then you got 75,000 is going to be matched because it has the double bonus on it. Woo-woo. So that means you get this one, you're going to have in your portfolio over 100,000 with the 25,000 working paying weekly. I mean, this is some real deal stuff. So what is that 25,000 going to yield you? Well, the 25,000 going to bring you back per week from that 4.15% a week around 81,000 passive income for 18 months. What could you do with an extra 81,000 on top of your money? All right. Then we got the Poseidon. These are the baller certificates, we call them. It's 50,000 price, 150,000 max load, 150,000 out of deposit. The max load goes into the portfolio. They're gonna match you with 150,000. So you're gonna have 250,000 in the portfolio, 50,000 paying weekly. That 4.15% a week, which is 2,075 times 78. Woo! Which is $161,850. And that's what that's going to bring you. Wow, that's crazy. That's just off the price. So if the portfolio did nothing but was released back to you of 250,000, that means your 150,000 would grow to minimum 400,000. Wow, that's crazy. All right, only in Gold Standard Bank. Don't compare us to nothing. Don't even wrap your mind around like you have seen anything or heard anything close to what we doing, because you haven't. All right, then we got the Zeus, 100,000 price, $200,000 max load. Now this Zeus is 300. They're gonna match your bonus of 200,000 max load with 300,000. That means you're gonna have 500,000 in the portfolio with 100,000 working paying weekly, $4,150. You times that times 78, that comes to 323,000. Wow. Come on, somebody. Come on. So let us show you how it works. We showed you the facts, but let us show you the proof. show you the numbers, and I went through it, took extra time, but let us show you the proof. So this one here, this I just loaded this one last week with 1,000. It was 1,000 price. Now this one had a double bonus on it, so in my portfolio it went 2,250 on top of my 1,000. That's why my portfolio says 3,066 euros. That's about $3,300. The euro is stronger than the dollar. All right. Now I had an option to withdraw a compound. So I can withdraw $47.42 to my wallet, which will go to my dashboard, and I can trade it out for USD Tether. Or I can withdraw it to Meta Mining, and that's like a reinvestment into a utility coin called the Lydian status. Or I can compound the 47.42 into the overall portfolio. Well, I'm in the compounding. All right. I'm in the compounding. So now I just let it sit for a minute. I'm going to refresh it. Now look at the portfolio. Look now. 104.74% in the portfolio. So I just added that 47 to the portfolio. And as you see right here, it says December 23rd, 2022, compound $47.43 completed. So that's complete. Then they tell me my next reward date is what? On the 30th. On the 30th. Every 7 days we're getting paid. On the 30th. All right. But it don't stop there because I got another certificate. I got another certificate. Okay, that ain't too right. There it is. Okay, so now I got another one that got a compound. It's the second week that this certificate has paid out. I got the same action. You see that? This is another certificate. This is not the same. As you can see, this one paid out the first time, December the 16th. But it's $41.50 in this one. So in total, this is like $89 that I could have pulled off of here. Got the same option. But I'm in the compound. But look at this percentage. 104.15. Now let's see that. That's going to change. I'm going to compound that 41.50. I'm going to reset it. Bam. Now my portfolio went to 108.3%. And then look at my portfolio going up. Look at the action here. Tell me what I did. Paid $41.50 like clockwork, 2 weeks straight. And it's telling me my next reward date. So next Friday, we're going to do this again. We're going to do this for 78 weeks straight, family. 78 weeks straight. So get back with the person that shared this with you. All right. If it was me, then you can text GS Bank to that number running at the bottom of your screen, 833-549-2079, and let us know you are ready to go. And when you reach out to us, make sure you have your funds ready to go. We'll answer any questions that you have, but be ready to move some funds into the system. With that being said, family, we will see y'all on the next stream. All right, we out of here.